In this video, I'm going to be discussing a full body routine from Roger Callard. And Roger Callard was a prominent bodybuilder during the 1970s, during the golden era. He was in pumping iron. And I wanted to review a full body routine because I haven't really done so yet. And I know I probably have some guys on my channel who can only train about 3 days out of the week. And if that describes you, then you're kind of forced to do a full body routine because you're wanting to hit as many body parts as possible in one session since your time is condensed during the week. So let's talk a little bit about Roger Callard first, and then I'll go over this full body workout that he would use. Roger Callard was born May 4th, 1950 in Chesaning, Michigan. He claims to have started training with weights at age 5, which if this is true, it couldn't have been anything very serious. But then he talks about how at age 11 and 12, he really started diving into the bodybuilding magazines, just really started getting into it then. So at age 11 and 12 is really when he developed his passion for bodybuilding and building muscle. Now, when he was young, he excelled in track and in football, and then he went on to become a competitive bodybuilder. Some of his big wins during the 1970s was the 1975 Mr. USA, the 1977 IFBB Mr. America, and then 1978 IFBB Mr. International. He was a training partner of Arnold Schwarzenegger, which really helped him out later getting film roles, because when he retired from bodybuilding in 1984, he wanted to concentrate on acting. Now, he never was like a real big name or a headliner, but he starred in numerous TV shows, movies. He always had smaller parts. As I said, he was in Pumping Iron. And then as far as the Arnold movies go, he was in movies like Twins, Red Heat. And then some of his later work were films like Geronimo and Foxcatcher. During his time competing, his weight would be anywhere from 185 to 195. And he was about 5'10". And this puts him roughly around my same size. He would retire in 1984 to concentrate more on acting, as his career had pretty much winded down by then. Most of his wins were during the 1970s. And I got this full body routine off a site called Greatest Physiques. It looks like it was pulled from an interview. I'm not sure what time frame he would use this full body workout in. I believe, though, it's probably something he would use in the off season, or maybe even something he did to stay in shape for acting, because it seems like if he was doing something for pre-contest, it would be a bit more. And I've seen pictures from him during the 1970s training a bit differently than this. But this is a solid full body routine, and I'm about to cover it right now, and I'll go over it. All right, as I said, in this video, we're going to be talking a full body routine from Roger Callard, bodybuilder during the 1970s, right there at the height of the golden era, in pumping iron, training partners with Arnold, all that good stuff. So we'll go through each body part, and we'll talk about the exercises. Now, the thing with this is Callard really emphasized good form and technique, and then you want to be moving right through these exercises. You don't want to be stopping to rest. So you really want to keep the intensity up. You want to keep moving. The first body part we start with is going to be the legs. It's going to be a tricep, which means 3 exercises back to back. And we're working with a 15 to 25 rep range. That means for each exercise, you should be failing between 15 and 25 reps. This is going to be pretty easy to remember because it's just going to be one set per exercise, 15 to 25 reps or till failure. But you should be using a weight that you're failing with, in the 15 to 25 range. The first exercise is going to be leg extensions. Then you're going to move right on to barbell squats. And then after that, you're going to lying leg curls. And remember, each of these exercises, you're working in a 15 to 25 rep range. It's very important that you're not laying there and resting. You want to move right through this. The next body part grouping we're going to is chest. You're going to do 2 exercises for chest. You're going to do dumbbell flies, again, 15 to 25 reps. And then you're going to move directly to dumbbell bench press. And then you're going to do that until failure. Again, this should be you should be failing somewhere between 15 and 25. From chest, we're going to move directly into back. We're going to be doing lat pull downs. And then as soon as you finish your lat pull downs, go to bent over barbell rows. Again, 15 to 25 reps per exercise. After back, we're going to move on to shoulders. We have a tri-set for shoulders. We have alternating front raises. That means as one arm is going up with a dumbbell, the other one is coming down. As soon as you finish your alternating front raises, we're going to do some bent over lateral raises to hit those rear delts. Again, 15 to 25 reps. And then you're going to finish shoulders with dumbbell shoulder presses. Again, 15 to 25 reps. From shoulders, we're going to move on to your arms. We have one exercise for biceps and then one for triceps. The bicep exercise is seated incline dumbbell curls. And then he says with the same pair of dumbbells, you're then going to lie back and you're going to do lying tricep extensions. Again, this is 15 to 25 reps per exercise. And then finally, you're going to close out the workout with abdominal work. And he said he preferred doing 75 reps to finish this workout on an ab machine. And I'm guessing this is going to be like a weighted crunch, one that you either load with plates or you have an adjustable weight stack. But just pick a machine that you like for abs and then bang out 75 reps. Now, I will tell you what I think about this workout. As you know, and I've said it before, I'm not a fan of full body training just because I really like to take more time on each body part. I like higher volume. But I understand, there are people who only have about 3 days they can get into the gym. Their time is limited. So that being said, this isn't a bad full body routine, but it did leave me just desiring more. When I finished it, I was like, is that all? Is that it? I just felt like I needed more out of it. Like I said, it seemed like this is fine for a maintenance routine, but I don't know. I just felt like it was kind of lacking, especially, I understand you're going to failure from one set, but I just felt like I needed more on this. So my rating is only going to be a 2 3/4 stars out of 5 stars. It hits basically all your major body part groupings. So I have no argument or gripe with that. What I would do, though, to enhance this, if I were you, I would do something for calves. I would do something for traps. I would do something for forearms. I think it does need some accessory work added in. And if you can't do it on that day, maybe at least on one of your off days, throw some accessory work in. But as far as full body routines go, maybe if you train full body and you like that type of workout setup, you would probably rate it higher than I would. And that's one thing to keep in mind with my ratings. It's just my own personal experience with it and what I think of it given the exercises. The exercise selection wasn't bad. I would have liked to seen some regular lateral raises in there for shoulders. And I would like to have seen some more arm work. Some of the probably more of the trisets rather than just, two exercises. But as I said, this workout, Callard said that, he would be in and out in an hour. So it's definitely designed and built for someone that wants to hit it hard and get in and out in an hour or less. So that is the Roger Callard full body routine. If you are someone who trains full body, if you are someone, who only has about 3 days to work out, give this one a try and let me know what you think. And as I said, I think it would make it a bit better if you threw in some of that accessory work so you're not neglecting those forearms, the calves, or the traps.